Well, I'm here 12 minutes after 7. I have Adom 106.3 FM. But I video I am watching. Well, there is a police report I have but before then, me pacho Tiawe my ansana yakai.
All is not well, oh. All is well. All is not well. All is not well, oh. Hey. Police ni bi akuminu ebema West Smanra. Police ni bi akuminu ebema West so. Miriam no beto kwene. Obeto kwene agwajameni. Tano me ko SCC police station there be be everywhere so at police in a community no innocent we kudu anya body bia ye anya body bia ye
Adom FM 106.3.
All is well.
Stop us now. 106.3 FM.
Right, I'm sure for Antino Mobekaya, a perpetual Didier, a gospel musician. It was a Monday morning, right? And you better not see an issue way by and you're fine. You're dear Chia. But latest information, if you police for by investigations on my reports, no much sure at the release about CJ police force then.
Well, the police on 30th January 2023 started investigations into the circumstances surrounding the death of one Shadrach Alu at the West Hills Mall in Accra. The police issued a press statement on the same day, which notified the public that investigations into the matter had begun. The Police Professional Standards Bureau, PPSB, contacted Madame Perpetual Didier, sister of the deceased, who had alleged in a viral video that her brother's death was caused by a police officer who had manhandled him at the West Hills Mall. Initial investigations led to the arrest of Osei Kwame Boafo, a private security guard at the West Hills Mall, who was alleged to have used a taser on the deceased during his arrest. Police statement taken from witnesses at the scene of the incident, including some private security guards at the mall, and the arresting officer revealed that the deceased had resisted arrest by the police officer, who was being assisted by the private security guards. The narrative of the events as gathered by the police indicated that during the course of the arrest, the deceased pulled out a substance from his bag, which he quickly swallowed before anyone could stop him. He became unconscious shortly afterwards and was taken to the Sonotech clinic for medical attention, but was pronounced dead on arrival. As part of the investigation process on 3rd February 2023, the police pathologist held a meeting with interested parties in the case to explain the post-mortem examination to them. Present from the deceased side were Madam Dorcas Toffee, Honorable MP Jomoro, Mr. Kofi Amabua, Honorable MP Elembele, Mr. Francis Javier Kojo Susu, Honorable MP Madina, and Mr. Amu Blay and Madam Ama Kobina. Mr. Alfred Osei Boafo was also present for the accused person, Osei Kwame Boafo. At the meeting, the parties were given the option to have the post-mortem examination conducted by a pathologist of their choice, but they all agreed that the police pathologist should conduct the examination. On 7th February 2023, a post-mortem examination was conducted on the deceased body in the presence of Alfred Boafo, father of the accused, Dr. Rosanna Polinisio Segbawocho, pathologist of Ga East Municipal Hospital, representing the accused, Mr. Francis Xavier Sosu, lawyer for the deceased, Louise Melaba Ediafo, uncle of the deceased, Isaac Enim Ano, father of the deceased, and Anna Kobna, sister of the deceased. The pathologist gave the verbal cause of death as asphyxiation and obstruction of the airway by a foreign body. He also retrieved from the throat of the deceased 8 zipped bag containing dry leaves suspected to be narcotic drugs tied in a piece of black polythene. The retrieved suspected narcotic substances tested positive for cannabis when submitted for forensic examination in the presence of all interested parties. In view of the outcome of the post-mortem examination, the case docket is being forwarded to the Attorney General's office for study and advice to determine further police action. We would like to put on record that from the very beginning of this incident, the police have involved all interested parties in the investigation process. It is therefore a matter of regret and great dismay that, and we dare say, un-Ghanaian, that people who had all the information on the matter would behave as though they had no idea of actions that were being taken by the police in respect of the case. We would like to urge the general public to exercise restraint and patience with matters that are under police investigation in order not to worsen the pain of those who are directly affected by such incidents. Signed, Grace Ansa Akrofi, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Director, Public Affairs.
Well, I was for anti-police statement about the branch any wono and CJ Akaino. What join here and Yabekwa Humano Sonafe Yane, the MP for Medina. Also, only Yane Kasa the last time on the Kasama family, no Yanin Bachinkomo. Because and Pennyfush ya power. Because Honorable Emmanuel Kofi Amabo.
And Honorable Dr. Toffee. Jomoro MP. And Francis Susu. And so a lawyer. So we have 3 members of parliament in one case.
I know more.
More interest was as a memo.
Wow.
Now, Kwasi, maybe I don't know a pim mekakra.
The police narration.
Yes, reporty. And it's one more year post-mortem. One more zipped bags. Marco saying 8.
About a branch any truth.
The minimum. Zipped bag a hono crowd
and police force say almost testy you know na ya den
I mean Indian hemp and narcotics say you say so you and no muji free abrantia no ni minimum. Hey,
wow. Wow.
Jim FM.
Was he any lawyer and Kasa? Okay, I said we posed this question to him. Ebisa and say the possibility say Shadrach or resist arrest. And the police for a can statement. He say the guy was resisting arrest. And my private security guard no moi or the taser no tezi no ma branch no afi water fam na dey say police ni no kasa dey na wonkuta taser no kuta bi private security guard no na dey sa taser eba kan no ma ne yemre. But we want to hear from family of Shadrach Alu na fi yene omo atwetwe nkomo enti nia police for the abetu dwai eni nia police for the abetu dwai ena anapai yabumu the amount the police statement that he pulled out a substance from his bag which he quickly swallowed before anyone could stop him. Enti Kwasi no Kwasi.
Well, CJ, information I say there will be a release from the family as well. And to release, and to send their my yakai so the be for betumi ho family no so almost side of the story. But I'm not sure say it might be anything different that the police for their trigger, because looking at police you release by all the interested parties were there, especially postmortem ne kra koso no. They even asked them say omo pa pick pathologists of their choice.
Yes. And
police for one year. So it was for your train near release our families, so at the but me joining with Facebook. This is the very first time what issue we join with Facebook. Abranti na ye can wasem no name phone at that Facebook na name phone you or Facebook into battle join here. But yes, I soon tear away because on say ne sister any a chain come up bebre abusia tear away so.
He just came from the trip, and he came in the second half. He hasn't played for competitive since the first game.
Well, that was too bad. That's not a voice actually. Yes, Remo, too bad. Forgive us with that voice. Insert your boy,
All is not well, oh. All is well. All is not well. All is not well, oh. Hey. Police ni bia kuminu ebema wese smanra. Police ni bia kuminu ebema wese so. Miriam obeto kwene agwajameli. Tano me ko SCC police station there besi bia me wa so ate. Police ni na kuminu no innocent wa kudu anya body bia ye. Anya body bia ye.
I was 24 minutes after 7. So yeah, when your latest
there be Kwasi information na you so. You see, Kwasi, I don't want to sound as if say me doubt Juma police for one more AD, but let's be real, Kwasi.
Yeah.
Say minim ya my stories are yakochi we base ghetto yakochi wo na kwasi wonim sane wahu sane omo chechire we no a ombo no boa sei wahu sane omo chechire no ti se okokromoti ha ba ko mienu miensa enan enum ensia enson enwotwe mako sa 8 ye dey share polythene bag achechire
omo chichire no wodem
paper mo na paper e bi so honoma senior police worker say ziplock ziplock cement paper okay. Mostly but police for each say ziplock rubber need to say I got to draw pharmacy sa rubber na ye dey paracetamol no egum na fe wa kata no pepepe e no sa kuma kitite sa enwotwe ya chichiro polythene bag baakum 8 in 1 polythene bag na metimedia shemanum amene amene o 80 well I don't know pathologists no ono twa apai abrantie no ekopie ni minim ko hu se ade no ehye ho as to brass ade no ko share ho se ko share ho wo still small wa ana so bia kwasi eno so yanwene ho se na be ya dwuma no nyina besie no na afane afa nyina wakoma atowo mo yam because utie nsem no a we Canada we so Canada we are yet to hear from the family afeni e ba beti abushafo no so enka na eti omo so ne omo ka sansem ya ho
right as you when him say in the statement omo can be asphyxiation or asphyxia omo can be now I've just googled and checking meaning or say a condition arising when the body is deprived of oxygen causing unconsciousness or death, suffocation. That is it. It's a condition arising when the body is deprived of oxygen, causing unconsciousness. So does it mean say as a result of many way and a choking into na onto me and home papa na or the found a shrine in kwana? Is that the case? And unconsciousness, and I said,
enona report compare the pathologist verbal cause of death, or they we know not just say a foreign body a blockade, a branch on the airway. That's a minimum hand baby or homefano, a quine wesi, a
foreign body.
Yes,
that's a baby run a system.
Minimum,
okay.
I could see quino, I meant to went to me at home. Okay. And I'm so of Femu I say he also retrieved from the throat of the deceased 8 zipped bags containing dry leaves suspected to be narcotic drugs. Hey, then yes, I didn't back crano so be many afa minimum. Back crano. So be many afa minimum and you conteu and ye gum and then ya bibia emre and na bibia betimi afa minimum. Kwesi what in phone no me twana say minimum ho no enye easy say bibi say wo de two animal no amene say capsule bi ana say enti mako enwotwe 8 no kwesi ne kase say chire 8 ni boma mako 8 na e wo polythene bag ni mu no ye chire polythene bag ni boma e be say mako 8 e be say enti ano na wode ehye ni minimum kata nani ayeyere ya gwa na kwachoke asem no kwesi
but CJ statement yanhwe bio from point 5 yanhwade I say police statement taken from witnesses at the scene of the incident, including some private security guards at the mall and the arresting police officer, revealed that the deceased had resisted arrest by the police officer who was being assisted by the private security guards. Pacho, the police should explain to us why were they arresting the guy in the first place? Because I had a much say arresting officer. Intino, again, na boy ni yentia na police person arresting no. Entia na or no so resisting arrest. I was thinking that the police would have explained to us, based on ABCD, the guy was being arrested for a certain offense, and nunti or resisted arrest, and no money basa, but that was not stated. And no man stated in this release, and the said police officer now yeah kind of no or yeah why? Because statement taken from witnesses at the scene of the incident, including some private security guards at the mall, and the arresting police officer, revealed that the deceased had resisted arrest. What was he doing? Police in Kochina or resisting arrest?
Now, Kwesi say a brand here. Ya sani nim sani nimfoni na or resist arrest man to man police ni bako and a civilian abrantian so bako just say quiet police ni dia menti na say private security for ebem
editaser.
That is a question. That is a question. Kwesi na meka ade no omene ye no kwesi na para kura no ya ma para ketekete bako paracetamol say mini insun ka ho mini ayo obetimi para yamau tablet
me bawo na CJ yentie we. The narrative of the event as gathered by the police indicated that during the course of the arrest the deceased pulled out a substance from his bag which he quickly swallowed before anyone could stop him. He became unconscious shortly afterwards. Now let's interrogate this. Per video the guy was handcuffed. And on that floor. Now per narration of the police, or swallow substance, or swallow yana, or unconscious. And at what point and the police a gun handcuff. And at what point, because utie police narration now, or unconscious nana, didn't call hospital. And at what point and a gun handcuff, because there was a handcuff. Boy in a near guno. The police will explain that to us. And the reason why they were arresting the guy, because they have not stated in the release, they say, boy, no, why A, B, C, D, N, H, no. Yes, but yes, we want to know. Also, we are just interrogating the report.
And I don't know, say, for now, one more, any approach for a boom, Eddie Jumeya, Abesi Sabri. Kwesi, I want to believe, say, they are privy to CCTV footage of near course. Yeah. Point Branty and the BB share and all these can be captured on CCTV. We are not in any way doubting Aduma police. No. We are only trying to
report on my release of the Abano. And only a Kanya, penche movie. Because going for JB, I want to bet to me. I just want to read this point, Pacho. Come microphone on. Read this point so that at least you can help us with certain explanation. Because per the narrative,
here's our equipment, no.
Equipment,
the taser no we use here. It is here taser no say. What is able to do? Ni etimi ye ni entimi ye. Implications. So we use no be brana when you no kwampaswa. Implication is saying. One me check. See the shock it. Electronic device ana. Yeah, the shock ana. Yeah, the shock. What does it do? It seizes your movement ana. And then your muscle. It stops the free flow of blood ana. So if blood doesn't flow, that means you lack oxygen.
I just googled what is a taser. I just googled what is taser. I say a taser is a bright yellow handheld electronic device. Electronic device. It is only used by officers who have received specialized training. Number one.
Good.
And in situations where they need to deal with violent or dangerous individuals at a distance.
I want you to pick those words.
Yes, number one, specialized training officers who have received specialized training.
And you'll be
no.
You should be detailed. Like a weapon.
Okay.
I say to you, I had the amount. It is a wouldn't need a wanted tia. Young Timmy fair to enkutao.
Okay.
Sakokoto.
Right.
And the answer now decide the Bekurano. Now, who dear answer now the Kura. Now, a word bra. You have to deploy it at a certain point.
Very good.
Time.
A bra was here deploying the second part. I say, now, it is only used by officers who have received specialized training, number one. And in situations where they need to deal with violent or dangerous individuals at a distance.
Into what?
Violence and or dangerous individuals. These are the adjectives of the adjectives are Yadiama.
The science in 4 ways, sense in 4 ways, chere efidieno ni suban enen krofua
ye yusu o moso
ye ohwo adwuma ni sunsuanso nti ti se ehwe se san krofo no a wo sha krofua e bia se bi wo ye tutrasem wo hu ye hu on san krofo no se ye de sa afidie yi nwanwaso yi e ka won ya eye won den.
Okay, so just to pick it per dia you say violent or dangerous individuals at a distance. Was the guy violent? Was he dangerous?
Was he armed?
These are the two things. Was the guy violent? Was he dangerous? And see, if he was violent, what form? If he was dangerous, what form?
Dangerous, not a it is a ebi okuta.
Yes, no, we need to know exactly.
These are questions we have to ask.
If the guy was violent, in what way? And then now was so bimini o time kunipakro. Was the guy fighting? I mean, was it yes?
Kwesi.
Well,
say person yes here. You need Dr. Adam Bona.
Oh, okay.
Right. A security expert.
Right.
You know. And Chiche and Komo.
Dr. Adam Bona, but what you and watching? Yo, bibi abokwa no pay there. Okay, great. Me but we follow this young gentleman and the issue at the Westels Mall.
And that's my follow. Yeah.
Okay, great. And I'm bacho police for releasing normally buying us what kind. Okay, great. Bacho my kakra, what the police intend to put out to the general public.
Okay, so I believe say police for what's the name? Or more release no more publish it, you know. I think I might have had snipers of it from more sister station. I think either Joy or one of them. One of your reporters was at the station and said, or encounter those who run the mall, the West Hills Mall. So they actually gave an idea of what say you see. And so say, the moment I heard that, I realized it looks like the young man's death, probably there's more to it. As I said, what we are hearing. So what I did was a cancel key. Yenya butrena coroner and as a pathologist report about out. I you see. And so I think police for report, literally capturing in a chronological manner. Do you see? And apart from that, and so who were involved? I think the human rights lawyer Francis Osu, Honorable Francis Osu, he represented Ebushiafono and the deceased. And let me say the police themselves. And I think along the line in the police report, Omoka said, I think the Ebushiafono pay somebody you can say examination of the body, the cause of death, in a private hospital, that will be fine. But I think the family opted, say, the police pathologist should do it. So basically, that's what happened. And they indicated that, let me say, a young man, let me say, when the police encountered him, he tried so many BB, and let me say, a coach and that could be the cause of death. I think so.
Okay.
Apart from the initial causation, when it comes to the taser, when the security officer at Yakane saying the more tased him, and the initial thing was to arrest him, believing that probably the taser might have killed him. But now the cause of death, I think the pathologist has indicated the initial report to be, I think, death through choking of the sort.
Okay. Me bacho jira homano suma ya besi amba ho no wache mato pointer ye use taser on somebody. Me bacho jina suma because fortunately ensaka
perpetual didie.
Oh
yeah Shadrach Ninia or yeah gospel nyamenyom otu nyamenyom
sure
gospel artist. Pebo ti enka.
Mpacho meti monka pa.
Eti saying. Enye boko. Aden. What kind of police report?
The police report has brought out.
But what kind of police report and pay bobo wing him fan I want to see perpetual.
Medasi bebre medinchia kasiema Ghana for ne Adom etiefo nyina. Bra me problem ne say from the beginning of this investigation, the police has called me to assist them in the investigation, but the police has never called me and asked me anything to assist them in.
Meba perpetual nyabotre release our police for their benina that assembly see and omobo wudin say we may invite o ni anapay ni enro amode betu dwen so chese investigation wo hobby and MP for Jomoro, MP for Lembele and mo lawyer ni ade nyina mu nyina mo ka ho. Are you telling us say police for invite you?
It is to me come Bible me kuta me ka hon konkrodi ene me boss for no ma me to me come yefumuba
Perpetual.
The police has never ever called me.
Perpetual nyabotre. Police release are a crying. Now OSHA police release number 3. I said the Police Professional Standards Bureau contacted Madame Perpetua Didier, sister of the deceased, who had alleged in a viral video that her brother's death was caused by a police officer who had manhandled him at the West Hills Mall. Are you saying it's a police for any chantro?
They have, yes. they have never called me to interrogate me. Said, "Dear Ubra, no about anything. Send your more media for no frame, and I may come a year or near a crime if I so tear seminal who are seminal. Almost frame that. Police phone frame be a station, be said, be a bra, and I say, now, the bad boy, I may say, I'm and I may should be a train.
Bebetua, me bacho, ebia man frɛ one co station. Omo frɛ wo phone so ebisa wo nsɛm. Efa
Obian frɛ wo phone so. Police phone frɛ wo phone so.
Me bacho no me kan no kura wo mo. Me wo na lady be from so o kasasi IGP office. Na omo beboa yen yako, that's all. The Holy Spirit is my witness. And I was there and the IGP himself called me and said, Omabushane Yako, number investigation. I'm sure okay. Asa. But later let me be who said, Omachrope, police for not frame me to help them to assist them in the investigation. I was like, when did the police call me to assist them? And even when the lady called me from the IGP office, she never said that, asked me questions over who were here. And the only BBS or can say, yeah, my Yako, na police for the investigation. And I don't know.
Bebetua nyabotre IGP frɛ wo no when bisawo de wonim fa asɛm no ho.
Let me tell me, you only shared his condolence and assured me the police will handle it.
How long did you speak with the IGP Mukasa for how many minutes?
Not even less than 4 minutes. And so he called me phone also.
Okay, me about 4 minutes and command call saying between one IGP.
He was and one thought to me with or to me with whatever your caution into one day. Men come a command to the police for investigation. Nam see you. Men come a command. Then he never even asked me anything. That's why when I go anywhere, I don't say the IGP called me.
But me bacho, who you then who say IGP in a frame?
He mentioned his name, I had his number.
He mentioned his name.
Yes. And I'm telling you, I don't want to shift it to the IGP because the IGP never did any investigation with me. He only shared his condolence. What I say, as a good father, what to say? Neymani biya disano. Or friend family members, like Obi Aunim as a family member to console after. He never. It's any IGP in the case no social himself. Until I cannot use the IGP. Or no, can the Onim kura any condolence keke. They mean what I say. It's what the police is saying. They called me for interrogation to assist them in the investigation. They never ever have ever.
Okay. Meeting a course between a police for and a monster for and honorable Imano Amakufibua honorable Toffin so ewoho my lawyer Francis so ewoho some meeting unim hude.
Let me give you a breakdown of everything that happened.
Thank you.
Because I am there. Say, I will fight to the end. So you will come in Pona just as I'll do. Okay. So that's what happened. When they gave us 14th of February, that and down on a mobile promoting, my lawyer called me. My sister, one of my family members also called me, said the police to vacancy and paper. So we were waiting. Then almost some more, 2 days later, they changed their mind. Then they said, after they don't want to do it. They want to do it on me date. And when I call you do one, I'm say, see, I ain't the doctor, lawyer, any MPs, any Bushman for Kakray, okay. Say, not a beer, you you're born on Moja Vigina, baby. And you move the body, and like, we will not understand it. Yeah, doctors. And if the doctor, no, police for doctor, and ever foul. And so they are and maybe I saw them what I say. And to my friend, Dr. Amra, and a Bushman for you now. And MPs no at the I was supposed to hold you now, and I been said, I'm a bayon. And you almost catch the police from you to me, and almost say action and ra. Then no, I'm Mr. Wajaman, I know some Kualana, Shadak, Befa, or Macan, who I call Abrochino. Oh no, Shadak and I say, I don't know you cool, not in Kualano, Germany, kind of embassy or medical center, or no more test. Oh. No, said I kill you one at some other. Me, sooner, me walk this year, and she, Mr. Emma, me, didn't call and no, 1 more year, what you never knew. Now, family member about who friends say, me doctor na me de ba the mom no. Me catch am so akwantuom. They not telling to me, but doctor na my another lawyer, doctor, no say private doctor. Ono no be bua ma ade no ono police for no doctor na ide aka bu ma ye say na be ya ono de obeti ne ma fe wo ho what you say but ono no say ade na buy prompt to say and Wednesday na ko benya ho aba and na me say police for doctor na say on pene no two kwan on pene no on two kwan enti say ya nya de ono onye biom enti ono ni guafu enti yenja no we have the right ye na akwara no ye this year so we have the right to decide on the body. And the on the police, you know, on your but and no Wednesday, a doctor never back. And I'm going to say you are talking about you. After me, what Germany and Bazuana, I'm saying, not so that Papa Frame say, Mabushan, not Fremeno. I convince them to say, yeah, doctor, you almost doctor, you are the same thing. Yeah, my police for doctor. I convince it. Now, who are conversation about Pano? Say a lawyer, so a general budget to contain a family member. And I don't want that's my concern. Miss I didn't miss here, the baby within that school. So I'm going to go on and miss me, so my brother and I'm there to hold. They didn't tell me.
And then they say, I'm on board, and I can't be atum because police for it say, Munina, I was a phone in Muji, a funny affair in Muji to say, police pathologists, no, and that one share body, no, nothing.
No, I'm almost to me, change doctor, no. Police to me, change doctor, no. But now they are saying, the whole process. No.
Bebetua, Emra na omoye. A postmortem no na ebusuafo saying na na ewo hobby.
I like ebusuafo no 3.
We ebusuafo 3 na na ewo ho.
I'm not so sure.
Enti me pacho na omani tuam de na pathologist no eye.
Yes, they were there with the lawyer.
Okay,
so
the bro. Oda nyabotre yemfa na makomako. We'll come to your point why. We understand the challenge. Enye easy. Say obehwe unu abema. Me bachonti na omani tue me bi meboa.
Omani tue.
Okay, enti the course bi omu hu ye. Me bacho eye no crese wo brother the truth. Omu yi enioma bi fi mu a echese ye weed.
In fact, zip lock bags makomako 8.
Yeah.
And omu so omu yi free ne brother the truth.
You see whether they saw it or not, among doctors, they cannot take any sample that they will go and test and then know whether the truth. They cannot tell because eyewitness.
No, I understand that, but Abusiafone catcher say no creso muyi bibi fi or brother truth.
Ebusuafo me manager kwa na friend me tell police for akase na ebusuafo no me friend wa na adwo na me hu ade me friend mo ta me nya obi a what say but ya friend me sister wo abrochire e na me sister friend me sister Esther the ono one call the shada ka kwa abrochire no friend me abo mama na say sa na mo say omu gina ho mu hu ye.
Until all this was things our brother Efimo no body no na wo police hospital yes sir.
No police hospital. No police, but you see now, the American say, I'm a boy say, near my fishing and things, I see things fabricating near here and say, still, the police are trying to tell us that the brutality that went on is not involved in the killing of my brother. Such is shocking, don't know. Yeah, they are now putting everything on some substance, so-called substance, no say, and no, on many, and check, so they will provide a video of how my brother was swallowing a rubber one chocolate on the minimum one tranche at once. No to me now, what do 1 minute rubber, and then we ate to say, no to me now, what they joining a police one from Popo. Now, my so to me now, what they one more struggle, more form, more tezino, more than half of Google all pregnant and one. Now, want to me, I yes, the chokuno. You will give us that video, that evidence. It's not about what police alone doctor is saying. I want to but I'm for maybe I'm not that I'm more around. My first one, my to the police doctor, you will answer us. We are not children in this country. I like it because I did can say a phone before. It's a police station and will be a it is simple and easy and common. But you have been a rubber show. Now the new year show near plan to say and no kuno. Because more come investigation, one can say brutality because you and Bruce do one. More Johnny idea spin minimum, Nania say, no, baby, a sonny. Ya buna na nature papa na tale munya ye moja into all this moja na one hunu nyina ade and no I contribute to killing no na mu claim say that substance ko na emba camera mu ma ye hu say evidence ne mu no nua na pa na division enum na ade 8 so be bi na no kakra oba bre pass wa mene into mu control ade no kweda ho client mu hu ana
bebeto unua no unim say onu mu hwi
onu mu sada Shadrack in fact, very humble, God fearing.
No, me be sound. Obi ho ma onnom nsa enso onnom wi. Unua no unim se onnom wi. Na ayembia unim se odi hu dwa wi no bi a woton wi.
Oye mobile money adwuma na oye. Oye mobile money adwuma otakwa. Tigo office nanim pe nti mun ko Tigo office for mun ko investigation mun ko takwa mun ko because me nua ko jot ko atwi bi da mutumi di asam to ade we na me nua ni sure say police for be yen na person de ne bag na be ma police ni no o tumi fa me bag ma na fa bi ntum ana bibi ntum na yen ka say me ye conform me yen ko police station police na wo na say only right thing according to na that no no police station wo na sum wo pia wo no say ofa bag na be wo tuti ni say comfort me nya comfort ni ko police station na wo de bi to me bag na me baby me bag go to that before na wo no to me mpene na wo yeso wo ko na wo pai no comfort akọ buno atutwa na say bu for mama nkofo abeboa wo aku na wie no mo say akwan be so na time na on the police extra the top million no small boy we who police ni who betumi agina million no ko yes anka o mini bibi ko na ka be so na nsa na bibi it is not fabricated lie we do na me anim na me kan go our hospital the police ni no ko fu mo kan wona na mo kumini na mo di bibi akoso na numu ni twa na say efunu edifo na mo di bibi aso na numu na ebushafa be gina wona ya be gina wona mo bie na numu na bibi sha ho na mo say anu na ekunu na mo yi police fa kata mo sha anu men demochi so no ko ni ma anu men come no babo sio anu men come no babo sio anu men come no babo sio anu men come I'm bringing him out of the summer more. Oh, maybe only more baby. I'm
Abatua me pacho anya easy what there so akumem why Babajwa me pacho nyabotre still police release no air crying. Now, point number 8, me bisa assembly wo. You say on the 7th of February 2023, a post-mortem examination was conducted on the deceased body in the presence of ebacho me bebubo ebusiafo anomo ye present unimo mo anwaka. One your friend Alfred Boafo.
Oh yeah, one of ebusiafo no. One of
ebusiafo no. Ebacho no wo hobi. Okay. Me bacho Dr. Rosanna Policio. Me bacho no so wunim no.
Me bacho mama kan no kro wo mu. Ye bush na standard family.
Okay.
Enti assembly by no mo kan for no. Obi wo kra me nhia ne da nso oye bushini.
Okay.
When na betia no aba, when na betia baba, oba fifim no ye bushini.
Me pacho.
Ni akoma ko ni anya don ko hu omo no.
Okay.
Me nzama ho mpata ba me fi wo kra che.
Me pacho you. Ya botre.
Na me identify the way me no.
Okay. Right. Me pacho oka lawyer, mo lawyer ben na no wo.
Me lawyer no according to report, me say lawyer so su me wo.
Okay. Intina say na lawyer so su wo hobi.
Ono no ye family lawyer.
Me pacho why your friend Louis Melaba.
Ana maka achira wo no abusuafo no dooso. Ti ade se me di mani hu omu.
Ansa na watimi achire. Okay, na say abusuafo no dooso. I just say when Juan na wetimi akyere na police for so abobo abusuafo we nyina say na omo wo hobia aden na wo doubt
may say omo nye doctors and my point is why is it that the police couldn't wait for our own doctor to also be present? Why were they forcing us to allow the police doctor to do the postmortem?
No, but at least Perpetua Nyamotre, at least more lawyer, and the lawyer was there.
And I want to ask you, lawyer no, me try to say a lawyer, but on your doctor, and to move you be free, no, me point and say, obviously was say, after the death of the minion, yeah, Rob and I copy a question and no. That is my point.
No, but the honorable member of parliament, Oyemo lawyer, Yenim Nesano, Onye lawyer Ketwa Sao, Francis Xavier, say, I believe
him and I trust his profession and everything. But me, my dear, I am a young say. You can't see a doctor, Beba. No, a doctor is obey Wednesday. So the Baya Yabusha for properly about what wanting to know. And then still, I know Mama mean you have bad the pressure. I wish I found the pressure. I said, change now. Young police doctor no one any. Because the lawyer no, he's a kind of a master in his field. He understands law. He does not understand medicine.
Yes,
so you don't know. Sir, I didn't edition the no. I don't know when we are not edition the no. And I said, let me someone say now.
Me pacho yeti asie Nyamotre. No problem. Me pacho at that point omo agree say omo nya postmortem no. Lawyer Efrel e ka kire say oh, e say yapne say omo nye.
No.
Lawyer Efrel.
So lawyer na bushafo ni bi wo honti na media na into na adua ma so.
Enti pepe.
Mr. no so awurade. You no so na wo ho na onu jiro mama bushafo li bi ebushan that day no. She called me that because your doctor not doing me on time. The police still want to do that thing because the police doctor is claiming to be too quiet.
Enti Perpetua on that score no, untimi blame police for no. Say mo doctor na was say yan China wombra police for so mo the time, mo the brain na ye adwuma. Enti se na wotwekura na se mo doctor no nya ready a na say ye twen. Police for no so mo ntimi ntwen sa. Enti na so mo ye na so mo timi ye. Enti abusuafo no mo ho representing the family. Go ahead say police for no. They should be the people that you should have a problem with and not a police for Pep and I only
I'm not defending my family or my lawyer or anything. The truth is what I'm fighting for. So okay, fine. You see, I must say I know the coon, but with more evidence. And process the more cannot tell us time and I mean the so-called we now or camera and capture they will provide in court. That is my point. They will provide that moment. Police also say or more reporting or no many just say and chakra no where they will trash you. Until they will provide all this. They cannot tell say a brother course who evidence on whom would Janet if either. Then Hona near Yabunam and near Moja one, some would not Pambueno. And no, and contributed and editors, and contributed boy a bone on the church and contributing a real no Nakuno. Until if they want to disgrace our brother, they should give us real and competent evidence, not what they are telling us right now. Say, I don't police in that, they will provide more evidence more details into this. A point, no, moment evidence because BBS was captured in camera. Adamo, bring the moment our brother put a step in the kind of more. That's all. We'll still take the matter to court. We are not taking this investigation, so-called investigation. Never.
Perpetua, Mayenda was a Bampacho Jina Soma me why production team no bekasa. Why? Perpetua
did but Dr. Adam now Doc, I believe you've been listening to our conversation with Shadrach Niniaba Perpetua. Doc, reaction. Doc.
Oh, let me say, okay, police report now is very clear. And now, Omoa presence you can say pathologist, no, yeah, you can say investigate or conduct examination, no. Francis Osu is a very vocal, good lawyer. There is no way a police report about out if there is any dispute, Francis Osu will not dispute it, or is it Trachin Kofibua, Ama Kofibua, also one of the MPs from the Western region, also. And I think per the reports, there is that in the presence of Alfred Boafu, father of the accused. I'm not sure who the accused, whether it is the deceased person. But if it is a deceased person, then the father was there. And so who else would be a family member, an important family member than probably the Nipano ne papa. And so just like the woman, I mean, my condolences to her and the family, but I think that the police report has come out and is very detailed enough. For now, if they have to challenge it, I don't know how she's going to challenge it. So on the pop-up, I think, yeah, they can proceed to court.
Okay, but
as far as I'm concerned, yeah.
On the bit, say she's been involved in, helping the police in the investigation, because police reporter Eba Dana Semunisi Eba and Rain Ebonidin say Obua assisting the police in investigation. But here she is telling us, aside first caller Unya and Lady Bifrefi IGP office, and then later the IGP himself spoke to her for about 4 minutes, consoling her. So the police has never contacted her, and she's not been involved in any way. What are you saying, Doc?
Until she every police for and say and I say a bit free a bed didn't say I'll be able to comment on that, because I believe we need to listen to both sides of the story. Because a police for no, I indicate to say Omunino enya home, and she's come to disprove it. So it will be good to have probably what the police is saying, whether obviously the police would have some evidence of Yakani saying engaging her in one way or the other, because you can see she's not happy with the brother's death. But just like I said before, I'm some more encounter. I haven't also heard her anywhere discount the initial report before the pathologist's report. Because I first heard about a gentleman from one of your reporters at the site, multimedia. I don't know which of your sister stations. The report from the mall managers, they saw, is it on camera or something, the man swallowed something, and that led to, before he was tased. So maybe they say, I haven't had a challenge that aspect even before the pathology report came out. But all the same, I do believe that investigations is commenced. And so the cause of death has been established, as you can say, something that looks like choking. And we are not medical officers. If and you cannot go to court and go and dispute, you can say, the medical officer's account without a counter, evidence, because then the court will throw you out if you don't have a counter evidence. It's the reason why pathologists report. And we here in a case like this, because he didn't die a natural death, he died through something that looks like choking, according to the pathologist not conducted examination of the body in the presence of edition for any lawyers. So for me, I think that she should slow down a bit and have more encounter with the police investigators, or else then it will end up probably coming back to hound her later. Me, that is what I can say.
Okay, but Doc, her call say CCTV footage of the whole incident, should be made privy to the family. Na wamuntimi hunu sene assembly nyina sha se resistance be mu baby a boy ide ade hye ne numu ni ade nyina no should be made known to the family. Good call.
That is a good call because, like I said, and let me emphasize again, a reporter from multimedia.
Yes, Kofi Ajay.
Yes, a reporter from multimedia was at the scene, I think, just after the incident had happened, and reported to the whole world that, and that is where I heard it before speaking to the police. That is where I heard it. Then I said, oh, this looks, something that sometimes people do, suspect do. So then I know that there will be some. So I think that the more running more, no, I can say, more camera evidence or more, the guy might have swallowed something. As to what or swallow or many to me through just video until a proper examination is done, forensic examination. So I think that video can be made available to your kind of saying the investigators, the family, to corroborate your kind of saying whatever took place. But as far as I'm concerned, it is a good call because more of one Ankasa raised the issue of some in the video. And so as far as I'm concerned, it is a good call. A video would not tell a lie. If it is not a movie, but it's a CCTV, it will not be telling you a lie.
Okay.
Now, Doc, say, share taser no so and the effect on Obia ye tasino. But first of all, my NTS ye taser near the other.
Oh, taser no, idea release electrical charges. Typically, Aquacoye is a pulse system. Because a pulse system, I say so hospital. Usually, your cats will be sometimes will be a fainty, and I say ABR. You passed out. The medical will be a sebi. Onim the kakra health mobile check. You say whether they still have ABR wakuma juma. Your pulse, the heart and the rest, juma. So taser no, it uses electrical charges and you're kind of saying it's built on the idea of a pulse system. And so if it is short, there were levels, there were different levels in terms of volts. So say, bibini nasibia, but a non-lethal, it has to be established that a taser system, a non-lethal.
That's intiminkum.
But that one, let me clarify that.
Yes.
And to me, the strength of your heart. In terms of the heart, it's strong. Strong enough to stand even the slightest you can say, shock.
And
but at his age, you expect that Nakuma and Konkoye so be already 100 years. He should be strong enough, and so for a taser like that, it is referred to as a non-lethal. And now the IC2 it is supposed to immobilize you, incapacitate you.
Okay.
Say now we are so rowdy, we are violent. It will for momentarily.
Okay.
It will let you pass out and then say, so the handcuffs you do, sir.
No,
they put the handcuffs on you before probably you come back. And so that is, and we have different, you kind of saying, different levels of tasing systems. You can have from 5,000, 10,000 volts. It goes up and up and up and up, depending on you kind of saying who is using it and how he's going to be using the account.
Okay.
But a lot of people attempt to. Sometimes my former friend say or taser, and I tell them that you see, Emra there is no law that says you cannot use a taser. But the point is that the use of taser, and Nsem bro. And so be careful. I tell them that I don't sell tasers. The business I do, because then if you sell a taser, utomobi that's a nipano kolusu. That's a bia a kukumu bia na kuma ensheda enye I hear ani about the chimu. So people have them, but I sometimes advise them be careful the way you use your taser. So
Dr. Adam Bona
is a non-lethal weapon.
Mate me bato yen situation no. At what point it be a police officer who crack taser? At what point now be you see on somebody?
Well, at what point there are two. First of all, if maybe the person wants to engage you in a fist fight. That's a fist fighter. A person no to blow. You know, a person no to blow. Be or try to obey no handcuffs and so I catch and say you are under arrest. You know, arrest also has various processes. You know, you are supposed to inform the non-panel and your opinion. If you have a taser, you first of all would have to warn the person. Say, one calm it down. I'm handcuffs and women. You are going to use your taser on Nipano. So if the person still defies you, you are allowed. The police is allowed to use their taser, or even if you're kind of saying for a private citizen, it's a different thing. But for the police, they are allowed to use a taser if you are trying to engage them in a fist fight or you are being rowdy and all that.
Okay, but
from that, chase you also, and they are trying to get you, and you are fleeing. If you are a fleeing suspect, and it is difficult because if you are chasing the panel, you are about maybe 5 meters away from the person, and your taser charges can get to that level. You can tase the person to bring the person down. So these are the scenarios.
Okay, but in this case, private security and audit taser ebedi juma abra police ni a professional police officer and o make arrest. And no from your security point of view, who is saying private security person?
The private security person was just being a busybody. He was only just being a busybody because at best. Police ni now no law enforcement officer or no and you shoot taser wa grab nipa no and or try say so if you had anything to do I think at that point don't try to be a busybody and go and get yourself into a kind of saying trouble. The best the private person could have done was not to use a weapon, but to go and help the police to restrain the person, because we usually taser no, it could have acted differently and hit the police officer, because when you say taser no, it has different charges. I know you have different, and so once you deployed it, it could have actually also hit the police officer and incapacitated the police officer, and the suspect could have and so the best could have been to go help the police officer to restrain the person and not to use the taser. But I believe, say, usually, so for me, he was probably just being a busybody, and in his bid to help the police, he discharged the taser, and the taser, has been part of the investigation. So for me, his use of the taser has not been established as the cause of death. I said the lady who is talking should also know that the cause of death is the medical practitioners, the pathologists, on the bit to establish the cause of death when someone dies an unnatural death. Even if it's a natural death, you how me, an ordinary person, you need a medical practitioner. So the cause of death, according to police report, is through something that looks like choking. And so for me, these are the things that we need to understand when it comes to security investigations, anyhow these things are done. But wait here for, let me emphasize again, don't be a busybody. If you want to help the police, but the police don't try to shoot. Because if you try to shoot, you could kill the wrong person. I believe it's the reason why the police picked him up. So you notice that the police arrested the young man, or usually taser, and they've taken him to court, and I think he's been remanded. But now that the cause of death has been established, you say, true BB to say choking, I am sure the AG would be asked, because all prosecutions, criminal prosecutions, are done for and on behalf of the AG. If the report goes to the AG and the AG decides otherwise, that maybe they want to do some prosecution, they will do it. But at this point, once the cause of death has been established to be something that the guy, ingested, he put it in himself, something like that, and he died, it will be difficult to go to court and go and tell the court that somebody else killed him, apart from Yakani saying, the choking. And the court will throw it out, usually. And so for me, let's see what the AG will say. If the AG says no case, if you are not happy, the best you can do is to go and file your kind of saying civil proceedings in courts and sue whoever you want to sue. But prosecutions are done on and for the Attorney General of Ghana. Ghana.
Dr. Adam Bona, your best friend, whether just a quick one near the scene, but your police release in a crowd. Okay, there was an initial release at a fee Westels Mall, Emra 70C, me bacho share the police release 0.5, emame. Mebaho. Let me quickly read the initial release or narrative what happened. Now, per the release, me kind part of it. I'm gonna say, in an attempt to handcuff the young man, a struggle between the parties ensued while the police officer tried to handcuff him. He was eventually handcuffed, but stopped struggling and appeared unwell after that. But let's take note of this. He was eventually handcuffed, but stopped struggling and appeared unwell after that. The police subsequently removed the cuffs from his hands. The mall security arranged for transportation for him to be taken to the medical facility on site. Sadly, he was pronounced dead by medics upon arrival. Now, Usha's statement away, it means the police successfully handcuffed the guy. And per this narration, Omo handcuffing he appeared unwell. And he was Omo handcuff no at the hospital. Now, Yembra, the police statement, 0.5. Police statement taken from witness at the scene of the incident, including some private security guards at the mall and the arresting police officer, revealed that the disease had resisted arrest by the police officer who was being assisted by the private security guards. The narrative of the event as gathered by the police indicated that during the course of the arrest, the disease pulled out a substance from his bag, which he quickly swallowed before anyone could stop him. He became unconscious shortly afterwards. Now, Yemfa statement 2-way and Totum. The American is from the police. The first one I read is from the mall. How do you corroborate the two? Because the first one yes,
initial report.
And per that they said the guy was handcuffed. Omo handcuff in he appeared unwell, and he was so muyi handcuff at the hospital. But the police narration should be him.
Well, I'm sure we can interrogate it. The police probably might have to be asked to be clearer, but I think that usually say Nsem is here. The initial reports sometimes one here could be right, could be wrong, and so I would say that for me the handcuffs and all those things are part of the necessary policing measures, but the cause of death is what I was concerned about. What killed him? And
the initial reports now me read the CCTV footage. That is from the mall. So the mall is narrating, say the guy was handcuffed. Omo handcuffing he looked unwell. And he also handcuffed in the hospital. But the police releases, so there is nothing like that.
Yeah, so it's good to have mentioned. I don't readily have the initial report.
Okay.
I think I have it somewhere.
I hear you.
But the attorney said it is important you have raised the issue of CCTV, and CCTV will not tell you lies.
Sure.
CCTV, and so just like the lady is saying, you can always go back and play back the events of the day before before the incident unfolded. Everything is captured.
Right.
And so Ebebwa said you can put both reports together and then be able to tell whether he was put in handcuffs or police function or in the CCTV or trying to ingest something. These are things that I'm sure the CCTV innocently. I say CCTV systems are very innocent. They don't know what they are recording. They are just recording. And so innocently, they capture everything that they are supposed to capture. The systems are supposed to capture.
Right.
And so, and it will help with, allaying the fears of the woman Ghanaians. But mine is that I will say that those who are listening, if what the pathologist is saying is true, even if he was arrested with these drugs, even if he's jailed, maybe 3 years, 5 years, you'll be back. But unfortunately, he swallowed this thing and he's gone.
Right.
Bibi says here, don't try to ingest something or harm yourself. Now he's gone, and unfortunately, he's gone with a lot of evidence.
Right, Doc, me and I was in fancy. Why? We're grateful you joined us this morning. For Dr. Adam Bona, a security expert, and our training earlier on, Perpetual Didier, the gospel musician, sister to the disease, to train common. CJ Dwaso.
Yanda DBS, I say, and they also crew DBS and Airboa. DBS roofing products no papa Ghana had the baby it is opese crew dino na chema na ewie efeya DBS omatete so enso roofing products na trusses steel trusses ni nyina no wo mo atete so enti bomoden na enya no kwa wo mo esan so ama 20-year fading warranty the warranty certificate the account enti say if you akwa kotrem say ya sorry dan say factory Nina no DBS say bra na womo emwa na timi wie dan no kama enkran ha womo so yekese no e was Sprintex Road on ben papaye restaurant no ana so China Mall ayewo Sapema eno ho so be hu DBS achi kwan from toll free number so toll free number na so fra yentil 0800 626262 0800 626262 ana so number we 0240 844-444 0240-844-444 Wukumasi Afre 050-600-4141 050-600-4141 Tamale Fonso Fre 050-133-2897 050-133-2897 Otakradi Afre 050-600-4242 DBS Industries, your roofing experts.
Well, I'm sure for said DPS at as your matitio money or my son sana say the yen idea niche was shell because shell the do no mubufu on mawa eche and your fuel la fina o coca crowd to say o car engine no crowd take crack as a car niche chinimu many won't and a shell at the 4 save aba and the batch of water fuel and for when inch baby shell ewa omunya buma pe utia so atimu se fu papa panie entim pacho bomodin ne koshel ye for quick commercial break ye babaka na poso asidan ko Madam Motors quality assured consolidated bank above Heba Center wire is afie stay tuned yeba
Franco Trading Enterprise Val's Day promo. Every 6 February, Edikosi 17 February, BB Alberto Franco Bia, Nebuono, Yatiso, say iPhones, Samsung, Nokia, Smart TV, every 32, Edikosi 55 inches, tabletop fridges, Franco air condition, every 1.5, Edikosi 2.5 horsepower. Ko Franco Nkwabata Bia Benwo, never won chip promo way mubi. Franco headquarters, Ewada Braka, on the Roxy Cinema ni anywhere. Kumasi, Franco Ben Ejaba Jewelries, and Kwabata ni Bisu Challenge Bookshop. Ana YFM, Samsung Adom, Old Melcom, Ebisu Boss FM and Potemko, One Prudential Bank in a Dianimere, Kufor Clinic, in a new KJTR, Fre 0245316969 and a 056-068-4147. Franco Trading Enterprise. Still, phone papa a fee.
Charlie, I know they play with my cowbell. I love my cowbell. All the flame and the sweet me, oh. So nourishing for your body. Strawberry, banana.
There's a cowbell flavor for everyone at breakfast and snack time. Enjoy the 5 delicious tasty cowbell flavors: strawberry, banana, coconut, chocomold, and mocha. This advert is FDA approved.
My name is Diana Hamilton, VGMA Artist of the Year 2021 and brand ambassador of Awake Purified Drinking Water. I am super excited to partner with Ghana's first charity-driven water to give back to our communities. Awake is a brand that makes a difference. We impact the world around us. That is why for every bottle of Awake water you buy, an amount is donated to the National Cardiothoracic Center. Yes, every time you quench your thirst with a refreshing bottle of Awake, you're helping contribute to save lives. So keep drinking Awake Purified Drinking Water and let's continue making a difference. Awake Water, one for life, supporting the National Cardiothoracic Center. This advert is FDA approved.
Much Experience Hospitality AG, the official hospitality partner for the 2022-23 Champions League, is inviting you to come experience world-class football featuring the world's best footballers. The bouquet of special hospitality packages promises thrilling experiences as you follow your favorite team right from the knockout stages of the UEFA Champions League all the way to the finals in Istanbul, Turkey.
Real Madrid are in it in a flash.
Would Real Madrid win the Champions League for a record 15th time, or you fancy the Messi, Neymar and Mbappe triumvirate to triumph? Or with Pep Guardiola and the citizens and the Champions League hoodoo? It's all yours for the taking. Just call 055-155-1118 or 9 or email your inquiries to sales@matchesphospitality.com for details. Match tickets, inclusive official hospitality packages, are subject to availability, so book now. Match Experience Hospitality AG. Cheer like a boss.
We hear Jumeko Baku ton Sakman trucks e Ghana na. Any da motors e your best bet. Jumeko Baku e dikaya ye ton Sakman trucks. Brand showrooms e wo Tema Takrade Tamale Sunyane ena Kumase. Ye wo Sakman heavy duty trucks, fuel tankers, Sakman dump trucks. Any sengu duaka ne ban Sakman spare parts dia. Ye woni nyene bi wo ho ye sama 1 year warranty. Enti je tira kwan e wo Tema Accra motorway no so ebra wapa aze way in station no anase friend 055-4466-478 anase 050-8649-825. Sakman ebano dam trucks wa Ghana dia yeni ye dikai.
So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace.
My name is Diana Hamilton, VGMA Artist of the Year 2021 and brand ambassador of Awake Purified Drinking Water. I am super excited to partner with Ghana's first charity-driven water to give back to our communities. Awake is a brand that makes a difference. We impact the world around us. That is why for every bottle of Awake water you buy, an amount is donated to the National Cardiothoracic Center. Yes, every time you quench your thirst with a refreshing bottle of Awake, you're helping contribute to save lives. So keep drinking Awake Purified Drinking Water and let's continue making a difference. Awake Water, one for life, supporting the National Cardiothoracic Center. This advert is FDA approved.
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now. 106.3 FM.
Dada Kwekudia. Over this one, Fatia, Fata, and Chroma. And of course, we are still in the month of love. Adom 106.3 FM is 28 minutes to 9. Redo Bonkata na poso air 12 so. Abino Pukwa Hini Atnasi Huanse Danadam Motors Quality Assured Consolidated Bank Agbeve Herbal Center Wayari Sefi Omadaruma Abina Atnasi Evado Bonkata no Emun Semno Emra Abina Kwaba.
Yania CJ meda sesa hoye.
Na me adome hoye yankwan.
Ye de rade ase. Ma me fa wonko na ye hye nsema hodo a. Da bokrata no ediaba na memoboso na de wo ha ne we daily guide kratafa etosomiensa enra enomampani akufuado na so ye krata be beto abonten ya na yugia he ono na ye panyi ohwenkita wodi wonsam so mampani aso ye na asema eka nyina ne se omampani ayi asoafo foforo ena womo ebe ya asoafo na nkasa no mo so be ya bedi akire enti Katie Hammond Brenner Champon asamo aboaten na delegate ebo amane ase we no eye reshuffle. Na wo share asem ni mu a enra enene Speaker of Parliament Aban Sumana Kingsford Bagben on the floor no what the two ja ekenkan enkrate fi mampani aso ya bedu omonsem no na asema na ekan nyina ne so mampani ayi Kwabena Tahir Hammond adona friend Katie Hammond so no na meye so afọ be hwe fidi nyuma so sala nkwadwo chemante koye no ne so afọ esei mampani ayi no ati Brenner Champon yo no eye mrache dwani ewo abetifi abaton pesu aso kwa man mu no mia medie mu ho no wodo na ebe ye so afọ hwe nuane ne kwadwuma so na wo mo chese we eye seka pa akoso na eno mu no enye omonko a eno chi so no empanyefo ahodro bi ewo mu a ekoma wom na wohwemu a yewura asamo aboaten ena eba be yoso afọ no be hwa hensem so Minister for Chieftaincy be kai se yewura kodwokum no ne so afọ no hwa hensem so a na wotwetwa mu ya no de nkata akoso de adwuma to resign ne yoba mpani so mu eda nase eno eda ha sei na eno chi so Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam woye emrate dwani o Karaga ono so mpani yi ne so Minister of State Minister of Finance and also Edaha wono ebesi chasadubu ahen anan na osebo nsoa mo aye obia mo a ono so yemrasebedwane wo Kwapem South wobeye Deputy Minister of Local Government ye kase wono na woye na yeso mampani de ne kona so ye amna koye Minister of State wo Ministry krono a eno ene asema edaha sein na eno achi so no yewra 7 na mo a wono so aye ekwakoye Deputy Minister for Trade and Industry eno so ehwa asema eda ya na ensem no nyina no aba sese sakaya aba no obi eche na dwen ewosa anamonto we hu patron saka daily guide abaken kan bi wo mu amame bebre no ene kan minority sakaya no nyina so mabɔ ho amane na enra so daily guide eche se ahemfo foforo no ehase de wo mu dwuma ewo NDC amanyoko ni fa ewo wo mmerɛhye bedwafo mu ewo emmerɛhye bedwafie ho na eche mu akose Dr. Kesato Forsen ene mpanyifo bi eka na ho no no mo azumi wo mu positions ne sitting positions na sem ehase edi omudwuma na delegate sanbo amane ese enu akrampode yewra Collins Dauda baby anot na ho akoye so no pagya ne mu na Haruna Idrisu etena honom na akoye de ama no ye pa so betusa na mo no na wasori ama Haruna Idrisu aba betena ono na dwaso eno so delegate de ho amane aba na eno chi so no yewra Haruna Idrisu ya kane no no na ye kandifo anadom komando ba no dani na minority chief whip no so Mohammed Mubarak Mutaka wo mo chese wo mo pagya wo mo so mo kwa akosensa attendance no no Oma hunu wa mu ofi hon mu biem delegate say we ya kyese still no ano entiase nheda enkosa ewo empanyifo afofra wo mayi wo mo nya dadafo no ntem eno ene asem abomu amane ewo ha na adwaman SHS nso adan ne ho no collapse ye egu nkwada aduanan so ma bi mu prepraye no eno so ho asem delegate edi aba na mede wakọ Ghanaian Times mu wano so na ekase say no Auditor General abodwuma wo hwa asem we edakata fatu so dumiensa Auditor General ayire ne ho agigi sika bi ekodidi baabi na eni se kodie efa baabi bi won amesa property dia ye nyoma bi na eni so omode ye no Auditor General HS 2.2 billion Ghana cedis kakra guachire na on saka afi 4.7 billion Ghana cedis watch say free 2017 di besi 2020 no na wo hunu ne sakwa kodi baabi na eni kwan se ekọ ne ho akontabuo eno ho asam elda Ghanaian Times mu a omode yewra Johnson akua mo asie dum Auditor General enfo ne atosa asem we ho na mepacha on saka besa so hunu se wo mo che se wo mo nwumadie no asan so aboa oman na mana oman na nyesika besa no de 45 million Ghana cedis and also so a special payroll verification auditor e course no a save oman no sika no e ho asem da ha na hwe katafa e to so aduonu mienu no so a e bo amane Christian atu ya de asie e wo take ni abansoro ne che se eye asase wo so asi ama enioma ne agapade ne adan abubu agu na ye hunu no man mu ni nyina abo mpaye esesa obade ni ho afofi nyame adom enra ene beto dwa so ma hunu no na mom wa pra kakra yogu so da ya sabia eja yarehwe na so ni nyina mu no hataya sport kire se wo mo director ne de still no a wo mu hunu na chi akogu so a ese enioma na adan na abubu ni ade no gu so sase wo mu hunu na chi akwan ntu hwe mu amane we no hataya sporting director no eno mo che so mo hunu no nti mpanyefo a womo ewo team nim na ene samtwofo kasa ya womo che so mahu Christian atu nyame ne na se se de nyina koyen kotodwa nim bo mpa yesre obade ne se woni atu ho afofe wode ne ho afofe ama ye hunu no a wote nkwam no ye nyina ye fa sa ho de na ye na twedi ampo na se sanse eye nadom na atu enyoman mu ni nyina no yete asempa efri Turkey honum de na sije ni agesa no enti na amane kakra sije me de bre wo no eno anie why meda sepa ne akwanya wode amame na me kromuni ayiwa 05 ewo ha yi na yekosoa ekire adofo nyina se nyame yadoma meme de be ene ne kwese da Suhum New Town run about odoma na Dr. Manfred, Dr. Harrison, Dr. Surgeon omo grandmother na yie no eba so meme da ne kwese da nti yesremu nyina sa ya mo meja yen na yenkokra ye mame comfort ti krakra na abusua so enum sikasa Suhum New Town run about na ye ne because happy glorious birthday enkoma sweet adorable Janelle Esinamodo Janelle esinam do ene na woda enti esi abusua ni nyina wo mame wo papa ene adofo nyina ewisho happy birthday wati nyame onhyiraw na onye okese wonto nkwa no ma wonyini na butabi obade do du asasi so no oma wo emehunu ni nyina na edru ho ebro so medi wasi na madawase so sa wo ka me ho anopai CJ Medasepa
Abraham so medase abna buko awene ene de bonkrata na poso de brain fast da Madam Motors Quality Assured Consolidated Bank and afi Agbeve Herbal Center wa yaresa efi wo madaroma ene de bonkrata no na poso e de brel ene ye me mami ni birthday ebra me call achim new tafo because srano na Adom FM de ye ka tiefo pa wo mutie edwumadi ahodo ene ne wo matie achapa me mame Esther wo achem new tafo Auntie Esther ene ye wo birthday happy birthday to you Auntie Esther wo achem new tafo na wotie yen papa enti ne edwumadi ayedie ni nyina no ya dedicate edema mama Esther owo achim new tafo ni abusuafo ni nyina enkenka ena kwanya ma wodai yesra nyankopon hira ede emaw se kosoa na nyini che oye nipa se ohu ade we obehoahoa faji amami hu me ohu ne wonye no ho ena kosra no me konso me boss Abu Adaruma oche me multi TV decoder ne hu nyema nyina ye de koma maame no enti from all of us ya ye wo Adom FM ha Adom TV Asempa in fact Adom brands ne multimedia fo nyina free ye penny kanansa so Adeba Nana Elegba Abdullah Awudu Josh Tigo eni ye nyina ye ma happy birthday to you Mama Esther nyagopon ento nkwandem enkwatenten apomuden eka ho ne ebeye yade nketen nyina and now we do birthday ye nyagopon yini nyina emfiri nipadua ni nya ahoden na kosoa eti Adom 106.3 FM na kosoa hwe Adom TV ya da se papa nyamisha once again happy birthday to you Mama Esther
Adom FM 106.3. Only God can stop us now. 106.3 FM.
Well, Franco Trading Enterprise Adaroma, ya di peyi wano etwa also. Sedama Franco Trading Enterprise. Now, Roman. And we'll cry and say, Sani awudi mu no sumi atosumi enu eye odobo sumi na Franco Trading Enterprise there na no current enti Franco Vows Day promo and then nansa juada ene e shase Franco Trading Enterprise run Valentine's Day promo ye shase juada no up to 17th of February 2023 na near maybe to say iPhone, Samsung, Nokia, smart TVs, tabletop fridges, Franco air conditioners, any mobile phones, brands and any accessories. Nina no yatete so. Ghana have baby Franco Trading Enterprise shop have kumbia no yatete so. Just because it's Valentine. Enti Koswa now the Franco Trading Enterprise Indija. Oko Facebook at Franco Trading Enterprise page, you know, now over 100,000 likes. And now also download the Franco Trading app on Google Play Store. Oko www.francotrading.com. So timini edija ho. O download the app no a. Niema opesa utobia no e app no so. O order, place you order. Na baby a organ ha bia na de bebre o. De ba be so mo kama. Enti bo one day now on Franco Trading Enterprise and to chenkomo numbers ni yemi no. Oton mobile phones ewo asamankese, oton phones ewo mankesim, oton phones wa chamada, oton phones ewo adaiso, oton phones okofrodia, oton phones ewo apeja na open bia obetu phones wa atonwa. Franco Trading Enterprise for numbers me ni 024 64 22 338 024 64 22 338 and 055 59 39 311 055 59 39 311 na one Franco Trading Enterprise atwetwe nkomo aso ye kese no adabraka one Roxy Cinema no nidi nhwe ne mu e won kran ha ya Franco Trading Enterprise still phone papa fie ene ho ye de wono mase na yegun nkomo no so yenkan ye hyase beye na awotwe mienu emsa miensamu ne ewe Auditor General Adwuma Wadie efa COVID-19 expenditure sika eba wa mayim sika yen sakan ene kwan a yafa so atoto sika no in March 2020 ade bepim June 2022 Auditor General ayaho adwuma na odin hwehwemu no aba betudwa ye fi ase se ye bobo ho enkakra na dia yedro Ministry of Health. In fact, say ye can wobeka say update number 5 omampani fellow Ghanaians say tosu enum omampani di betudwa say insurance package ewo honoma ayenhyehyeye yede ama frontline health workers apomdi adwuma yefo a wo no yesa contact tracing wo ye adwuma ya sabia ahodo a okwo ha wo no test o ne ade ni nyina no ye hyesa adwuma no ase enumu no the insurance package ebeto ho in fact say wo kan Auditor General's report no a 302 I say update number 5 on measures taken against the spread of coronavirus on 5th April 2020. The President of Ghana stated that an insurance package with an assured amount of 350,000 Ghana cedis for each health personnel and allied professional at the forefront of the fight has been put in place, with a daily allowance of 150 Ghana cedis being paid to contact tracers. The president also indicated that all health workers will not pay taxes on their emolument for the next 3 months, i.e. April, May, and June. He further stated that all frontline health workers will receive an additional allowance of 50% of their basic salary per month for March, April, May, and June. The March allowance will be paid alongside that of April. And to when you know, penny the betuja. Update number 5. Now, report ni mono. Any enwechi me research team kwa kutum watrase wadano nhwehwemu a womaye abedadi se apomudi adwumanfo no bi wo ho a eho wakora womonte sa insurance package no kwaku atrase kwaku akwa babi o
ye nua CJ
bibia bako de
boko
adwuma no so de no na wo bo no
ayego so
nia ye dro sisi yi efa apomudi adwumanfo no ho wo insurance package edwada na ye hyase etisen kwaku.
Yes, and Sanya Yakanda no, almost years at 10 million. No. And Auditor General Cars, on va list in Emra, and Sir list no, on Vanco. The Omode coin is a much was a more insure the past 6,000.
6,000 in Dimbia
and Cajon, Nest of King Cajon. And Auditor General Cars, almost per names. Sanya Bayer each beneficiary, Abibiatono. They say Brown I a friend no the last time no bet to me any a package no, but as it stands now not just a package no monsan kebi because any I can why Auditor General so they are the by Ministry of Health or Ghana Health Service or them obi an trinity mbonka say sase me auditor the by ebi obwa
no kra na say ampa
international say sikana 10 million 10.31 million ashegu. As the Chiama companies are Vazuama.
Jordan any prosper senyo sokbe.
Yes.
If you are CSA and then na wasamba
Humano.
Yembisano. Insurance. Jordan no shall but a fiansana. You how he contacted the coronavirus. Onye bieno na etiseng and impact yes
on his life.
Prosper akwa baby. Hello Prosper.
Yes.
That is saying. Okay. Yeah, that's a person na pens wajibre adjoining for this conversation. Enti dano no ye di see na make say ene betwaso how you contacted COVID-19 in your line of duty. Prosper.
Also in 2020 I think on 22nd November hono if you know me started feverish. I'll be doing you mind. Now, some madam from now, you know, you man, we saw so I no more sick, and almost so Hana is you are Hana, see my no, now, see, and if you listen, you're warm, Kaka, and also the DNA semi test, and I'm then I could. Because Satan, one say, yeah, call here, we once a moment lockdown bed. There's some weeks.
Bare 3 weeks. Yeah.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you're coffee. It's not, yeah, testing. You're up to say, better or Lego Honomo or some more hostel with Nelson. And some of the home, I empty, Obiani in the room. Among the hostels, no, my Obia than in separate rooms. Not 2 people in one room. Every person in one single room. And yes, I said, be on Konya, be or dilemma on the powerful folk. It is Anna de but ye, man, and I mean, who said, my nurse on bed is an influenza malaria has type no, and she, Nico, said me test me, and to me, first, Nico, and positive. Honestly, now, Nico guys, the moment Nico guys, and to me, got that bear some 7 days below no emergency horn no mukakra na mi hutomi kakana mi sambari na December horn misa December 16th So na the no start here. And because test here no. Na me feel for it me call me former workplace Salvation Army clinic and I call yeah we know no treat me kakra so there be say na there no call and doctor me say is that test COVID no be me say test here na positive. And in the name me who me papa and he omu say me omu ye ni transfer the transfer mono na me copy the work is to home no be but na nye is say obe we mo po me give me card ID card no be actual me so me front line have work and the card me me testing and so me but we kakra staff for kakra we and to me yes na me no ko no na bed crying ne hon na ti mini papa bi onu kra no fi abro omo test omo airport hon ti go do one no se me me ko emergency so omo de me ko IC
okay enti mu hono mo de oxygen esi usu video ya me share no Facebook see
yeah that's the second infection na me so but Nesi na minimum because every 6 days home like sorry and maybe someone say like then I mean like then is economy only cost.
Okay, so for 6 days you went off.
Yeah, na me cost.
Okay. All right. Prosper, you found common Embra insurance package and you are aware Abraham Mampeni announce sa insurance package ne ahone keka hono right?
Yeah, me free TV.
TV so. Okay. We have 2 separate infections on 2 different occasions. Second one is very severe. We know maybe I will Juma Salvation Army, right?
Yeah.
And then a doctor from Penny from come on no mono to train FR insurance package no Prosper.
On the Salvation Army one that Christian Health Association of Ghana that's Chuck. And the identity and normally the deputy executive director no and also like almost feel form back on the call ministries because send me under because we are under Ministry of Health and no yes I don't okay and Salvation Army one so much feel form say omu and na back on man tissue almost feel nti that is about na me 43 me sorry me no say o MC ayawa central nti wa hu me we nti opese me administrator no omu san feel form no ko fa ko hono omu san yes ade no bio but still ya tissue na Enuguchi Memorial Institute so hona me jumane na sana ade no see almost the form based my name me in charge no say almost me so my feeling from ways my brain me feel about or advice say me say feel you me no still and my and almost about you say me say feel from me be let me wake a car in
all how many times when I fill it form
Prosper form we bear 5 times baby time now unya no the case number no and baby I will die hospital now will go die and will staff ID and account number almost spaces almost in my say yen fili yes I then I the director general Ghana Health Service in letter me the enusa account and I the mom because say release you no letter be on metro say like why is safe and I say in pant me we like mommy we sa then so why okay me the sanya mine na mom me we so Miami DC when so mini ni kasai so we did ono so DH na last na me we who say omo de sa report fee Auditor General Honum by and I honestly not anyone.
Okay. Okay. Prosper me about per consultations any briefing on Saka on insurance package saying how much is due you. Sika say na say on Saka. Prosper.
Me the same one and me omo can say group insurance near 20,000, critical in 10,000, but as to individuals and ABR saying happen on the amount and no man state amount no more catch say you feel from and no yeah but apart from that me the sad details now frontline workers now some we are in the no they know me and I say the memo see and then the paper no so na me say when you critical illness 10,000 group insurance and then me as a papa because huge amount of group went me and the I mean, say distribution so far.
Okay. Maybe what's sending receipts be? This one Cossack Pharmaceuticals 2,400. But sir, bills in the foot here.
It be scanning this in me church like church number. It being so from my downfall, and I mean like my siblings. Edwin Crafty, a more minimum wage man. And to me, you're spending more than more of the receipt, meaning maybe I'm that because you're spending more than 15,000 just on medication. Maybe a man check our hospital, maybe oxygen, and vitamin C. And no kind of me,
okay, and me about help us. We 6 Edonia then meronym and heronym. Meronym.
Yeah. That time no na almost for a start no some money 2 grams. And that time na bakun na me talk be bakun 1 gram at that time no 1,004. And now SM fat 2 start until like 2 grams no and can be 2,800. Almost some pharmacy shop bill can east opposite one. And the bedroom remedy into me for this 2,400 and salvation and baby and me man so be am peso boanti. The me facility no call direct to the pharmaceutical company no. And almost started to home. And who say home no like 400 years.
So instead of 2,800, and I bet 2,400.
For this, direct opposite hospital now.
Okay, and I'm person say a car way no. Abayan Triamubia, a wo ne wabusia for no namfo wasore and a omobo honka abra covid in the car or 2
Yeah, Obiakra might be saying, and the Sena Muya, Mundia, and Obiam Sena Madame for name my segment, I mean, association of Pena, Omobuami, Namitimitya Kam, and
Majidisa Nyankwa and Una contact COVID-19.
Like the association Mokrano, now, my colleague back in John, Onudo we.
Oh yeah.
Yes, no contact tracer. No crown na ni wo about some young baby, where 3 months and so no we. Up to date meaning kasami. Ya throw letter every association e dey call say like omo we juma no man ti me anti omo till date. Omo anti ni wife no ho till date. Omo anye shi I don't know which man which about we hono akawi and no which man we up to now. The will be hono more o man chashi even 50% no cry. O man to be do be no ma jan kan no o man feel bia bio. And na by it say sas kanu. Mo timia I spend sa and to make us
calculate car boy a COVID a car to her car boy say how much are we looking at?
We spend over 15,000. I think when I get it right this thing now.
Over 15,000 Ghana cedis.
Over 15,000. Now Nika me say like give it to me to drone crown and yes we be account we draw. And as some of the labs in the hospital no mu nyebi ho. Because you call and drone ni ho. And they say one can say to because omomo was omo yid ma drone e bi ni ho and they say ya na say ko to drone.
Me tie wo kasa mu kra ase ahode nheda ni ho papa life
since
after
since I call ICU by no I'm not the same. That's the truth. Seminanti kakra kana mapre. My call after that cry me by no me dey cough. My cough issues are like is that my brain there I mean obika you can me near with you because my breasts are because my near the same. I'm not the same anymore, honestly. And I'm not the same.
Prosper ebia say o assembly a wo beka we are giving you this platform. O assembly a wo beka e dey akere aban no obey sa announcement e dey share more apomde adwumayfo unkran and then after that situation a wafam unya covid e bi e ka wabo and the silence on the part of the ministry Ghana Health Service and omom keken ka ho enyina no then I be finally Prosper na fe yefan community.
And never say me catch a ban say on say yare ne buy no ma ko fan ni pafophobia and fear ma amanfophobia ba on be juma no and na ade no buy no na ko fon person mo ko yes ai juma no buy bi mo no even though I parents no mo ka say my enko no buy nyagide wo sa aban no say the BBC and ABB na BBC a on be boy Sisia yakoye say jumano omo ye jumana omo yi omo ife mo omo ntimi fasa stano anko boa mo no I dey high because next time say the visa this year I don't know nipa ombe volunteer say omo kwakoye say jumano. So what I want them to do is to honor their promise. Ni omo kisi omo be no Pipi amu this askana show mo say so ko ye making sure say will be area na bibi so mo ife no the person abana kasa pay nipa go through that way no to the core no man who say ye dedications ye say juma no so mo ti omo no ye no mo ti omo next time say sa nyama no sia omenya that trust. Na ya kona ya my kusu ye juma is health workers. But it is an extra work be pass say ko ya be hard say ye be kwa ra ko ye say juma na be so munji the boss no mo say no say omuji so no mo hwe bi aska no ko mo ko ji ho no mo tia right people are more juma.
Brother, me tiewa you have regretted.
Oh yes.
When Mamena was in the infants here. Why?
Oh, thank you.
Okay. It's Prosper Senyo Sokbe, a medical lab scientist. Kwaku, over to you.
Yes, on say utie stories we say anunti na ama patriotism ayira Ghana no. And ama patriotism ayira Ghana no. Because the BBC is samba. Oma and the last time you can insurance companies no magic enterprise insurance no muji mo kasi 30%. Ne buy be drew last one no Ghana Life Insurance Company 25%.
But how do you take such monies without disbursing to the people who have been affected?
Yes.
And how much is Sikano? And then the public is
Auditor General. So you had the better. Or can say a total of 418 health workers have received payments from Enterprise Life Insurance. 418 out of Nipa frontline. And even
Enterprise for say no
Enterprise for 30%.
30%.
Yes. Inti so can say 418 people and I subscribe here. And apart from it, no cry. Audit position now. Auditor General said management is yet to provide the list of the beneficiaries for verification. Into all the above 408. Why? Auditor General.
Yes. I don't know na me tigo edin komo adwuma ya. One will say Southeast no e tua airport. Testing.
Yes.
Ufia brochire ba.
Yes.
Omo friend sample sa test no omo ye airport ho no.
Yes.
I don't know. Ma share report ni mo a.
Enim
Auditor General silent.
Enim Kaya transport say that time aviation was a transport minister. Any health minister be some say him for crampo and the age man wo home.
Yebeba ho.
Almost all munim.
Yebeba ho. Kwa kutu mame no ase. Adwada. Yebe to aso.